Here we have for sale our 2021 on a 21 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is the 320 model, meaning it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2 litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, roughly 130 brake horsepower. And this is the short wheelbase or L1 limited double cab van. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom limited double cab of this age. We'll also talk you through in detail the condition of this particular example, bits which have of course been added to it afterwards to further enhance it. We'll also have a really close look at the service history as well, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. So, starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open in that sort of fashion. On a limited, you get a number of elements which come colour-coded. So that includes the door handles all round, the bumpers, so the rear bumper here, front bumper, the mouldings down the side of the vehicle, and also the wing mirror caps as well, all come colour-coded in the body colour, which in this case is the fantastic metallic magnetic grey. First thing to note then, which has been added, and that is the rear spoiler, and that just ties in very nicely with a lot of the other styling elements which are on the van. Something else which is not, well, it is actually the genuine Ford one, is the rear tow bar, which is on this particular van. So that's a nice little optional extra there. That's got the 13-pin electrics as well. While we're down here having a close look at the condition, generally speaking, you can see the rear bumper is looking very, very clean and tidy. But probably the worst mark on the vehicle is this one just here. Just to give you an idea there of the size, it's probably about 1.5 inches long, something like that. Little mark which has been neatly touched in. But as I say, anything that I can see, I gladly will point that out to you. Also looking at the rear door, there's the smallest of, I don't know if you can even make that out there in the camera, but there is the smallest of little pin dents just there also. But generally speaking, very, very nice indeed. If we open up the rear doors, then we can start to have a look inside the rear of the vehicle. So you've got these little yellow arms, give that a pull. That allows you to open the door right out to its full 180-degree position, and you can do exactly the same on the other door as well. Opening it right out like that, and you can see the vehicle has got ply lining in the back of the vehicle, so that is designed to protect the vehicle. So if you've got any cargo moving around in here in the back, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of the van. Now you can also see here these lights. These are actually a factory optional extra on top of the tow bar that we can see. So LED load lights in the back of this, and as you can see, we're in sort of lower light conditions now. It makes a big difference in the back of the van, but it also gives us a good chance to highlight the condition in here as well. So of course we've got the factory fitted bulkhead, which gives you that separation from the cab to the load space, which is fantastic, really helps to deaden down sound, but also it allows you to sort of keep the cab as the car element of the vehicle, and then this more as the van load space element of the vehicle, which I personally really like. You can see there's a number of marks to the plastic of the bulkhead. Unfortunately, it's almost unavoidable as items are moving around here in the back. It hasn't holed it or cracked it, anything like that. But as I say, you can see there a number of marks to the plastic of the tailgate, and also on the wheel arch protection as well on the side. Again, part and parcel of this being a load space, and a couple of marks you can just see there. Again, give you an idea of size compared to my finger. A couple of marks there to the floor. But again, generally speaking, the painted areas are looking very nice inside the back of the van there. And I say, lovely to see the LED lights as well. As we continued then to go around the outside of the vehicle, we can look here down the passenger side just here. So having a look in these sorts of angles down the side of the vehicle here, you can see all the reflections of all the vans in the side of the vehicle, and that just helps you to see how straight the vehicle is. So if you were seeing this reflection of this transporter and it was all wobbling around, that would give us an indication that is possibly a panel that's had, you know, a poor previous repair. But that does look very clean and tidy down the side of the vehicle. Alloy wheels have been upgraded as well, so this has got a lovely set of 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels, and these are brand new with fully load rated brand new tyres also. You can also see here down the side of the vehicle, this one has got a nice set of sidebars, and you've got roof bars up there as well. Twin side loading doors, of course, being a factory double cab. And if we open up the passenger side loading door, this gives us the first glimpse inside the vehicle. And it must be said, on this particular van, inside the cab is where the condition really excels. It's very, very clean and tidy. On the seats, I'm assuming must have had seat covers because they are in very, very good order throughout in here. You can see Isofix compatibility on the 2 outer seats. Lovely condition of the plastics, the floor. It's generally, as I say, very, very nice in here. The step is very good as well. So a real credit there to its previous owner. Opening up the passenger door then. Have a look inside here again. Hopefully the camera is conveying this accurately, but really, really clean and tidy inside here. Of course, we've got the proper overmats as well. All looking very nice. Plenty of storage up on top there. And I wanted to show you the service history here as well. So you can see 2 services here, nicely stamped in the service book. So these are due every 2 years or 25,000 miles. But it's very nice to see that this owner has had it done in October 22 at 22,000 miles, and then October 23 at 37,000 miles with independent dealers. And I say that's all nicely stamped in the service book. Something we don't often get on vans anymore is a nice stamped service book. Of course, during our preparation, we have been right through the vehicle as well. We've carried out an MOT and a health check. And as you can see, a nice clean bill of health there. 60% remaining on the front pads, 80% remaining on the rears. Of course, wheels are all new, everything present and correct as it should be. And there's the new MOT certificate. No advisories, a nice first time pass there also. Having a look then at the passenger seats, you've got nice storage here underneath the passenger seats, of course. And I always mention this in the video. This goes to show just how well our guys do when it comes to preparing these vans. The attention to detail that they go to, it's as clean under there as it is on the seats, as you can see here. Lovely condition, as I say, throughout. We'll go around to the driver's side in just a second. I'll show you a bit more around there. Moving around then to the front end of the vehicle. I'm just trying to see if there's any little blemishes or touch-ins or anything like that I can see, but generally really, really smart. My favourite angle of these vans, and you can see here, really good light to show this actually, but the very nice bright LED daytime running lights there, the sort of halo running lights on the headlights. And you've also then got the Ford Trail front grille and that lovely lower splitter as well with gloss black elements also. Generally speaking, usual stone chips here to the bonnet. That's probably the worst, just that one there. But you're going to get the odd tiny little one here or there, of course, with any used vehicle. This is actually not excessive at all. But as I say, that is probably the worst one to point out to you. Otherwise, looking very, very smart indeed. And again, lower down here, again, you're going to get the odd tiny little stone chip, but all in all, looking very, very nice. Looking then down the driver's side of the vehicle, and again, just using those reflections where we can to look for any dents or marks. And hopefully, as you can see in the reflections, it's very, very clean. Driver's side loading door, of course, also. And this is the beauty of these, is you can load people in from both sides. So if you've got children, this is just such a bonus, being able to load them in from both sides, or any passengers really for that matter. For someone exiting here, you're not having to climb across the seats to get out. I think that's a really, really nice selling point for a factory double cab. It just sees that little mark. Very small little hairline mark just down there. But that is hairline, it's not actually sort of nail deep. But no, nothing else really I can see on the outside. It's looking really, really nice. And then as we open up the driver's door, then we can show you a bit more of the spec inside here. So you've got electric windows, of course, electric folding mirrors. You've got auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers, 2 full remote keys, of course, come with the vehicle. It's even got the key number tag as well, which is very nice. 43,089 miles recorded. You can see that just there in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Hopefully you can see that. No warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. It's all running and idling as it should be. Little to no wear on the steering wheel, which is very, very nice to see. We can often see vehicles with this sort of mileage with a lot more wear than this on the steering wheel, but this has clearly been well looked after. On the left hand side then you've got your cruise control and your volume for the radio, and on the right hand side your onboard computer controls, and also the you can answer and hang up the phone just there. Again, if I move this mat out the way, you can just see how clean and tidy the floor is underneath. Driver's seat, again, absolutely lovely condition here. As I say, must have had seat covers on it to be in this sort of condition on the seats. It's very, very clean and tidy. Height adjustment there of the whole seat, and that is height adjustment at the front of the seat there. And this is the correct placement of the toolkit behind this little door just there as well. 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with that 2-litre diesel engine, of course. So these are fantastic on the motorway, these vans. Nice little hidden cup holder there. Air conditioning, heated seats, heated windscreen, and heated door mirrors. Of course, you've got the fantastic Sync 3 screens. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and DAB radio on here as well. You can also connect your phone to this via Bluetooth. Also, ignore the time, I'm working very late today. We've got a USB point and a 12-volt socket there, and another one just up on top of the dashboard there as well. So, just to summarise then, 2021 on a 21 plate Ford Transit Custom. It's the 320 limited short wheelbase double cab, full kit on the vehicle, of course. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Lovely condition. We pointed out a couple of small little blemishes on the vehicle, of course, as we always do. Lovely service history with the vehicle, and it's also, of course, been through our own specialist workshop, giving it a clean bill of health and including a brand new MOT as well. So the vehicle is absolutely ready to drive away straight away. If you'd like to see the full advert of the vehicle, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website, which is, of course, listed on the bottom of all of our number plates, bridgeendvans.co.uk. And that's where you'll find the photography, the description, and the price of the vehicle. We can arrange delivery nationwide. We can also arrange finance at very competitive rates, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange as well. Thank you very much for watching.